Hey, hey. Listen, can I hear myself? Can you guys hear me? I need to figure it out. I need to make sure that everybody can hear me. Let's see. Kamisha always tells me, Maud, go to your phone. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing before she comes for me. Kamisha. Kamisha has been making news, making headlines today. We are speaking on it. Don't get it twisted. We are speaking on it. For anybody out there who thinks otherwise, today we are clearing the air. Do you guys like this? Or should I remove it? What do you think? Should I keep it or remove it? Because today I'm gonna remain cute. Okay. So where should we start, you guys? Where am I gonna start? Let's start from where it all started, right? Where did it start though? It started last year. So I met Kamisha last year, right? We were blogging now. Bloggers, they always want the hot tea. So I met Kamisha and been rocking from last year. Now this girl over here has a mentorship program, right? She has been. We have about what 6, 7 black women who are making moves on YouTube. And guess who is our guess who is our queen over there? Telling us everything that we need to do on these streets. Kamisha. Kamisha reviews. Okay? This woman every morning, every morning and every day, I have to talk to her every day. So she knows very well, damn well, if there's anybody who has her back. This is undisputed African queen. It's mad. It's mad, y'all. Mad. Let's get okay. So don't even try to get there, right? So and there's nobody who can come between me and Kamisha, right? I mean, I'm an adult, and another thing, she respects me, right? She doesn't tell me what to do or what to say. Whenever I show up on her panel, she knows it can go down or it can go left real quick. Like I saw some of the threats. I'm gonna speak on that too. Now, on the other hand, I have Dakia that I like. All right. These are two women, two black women who are in very different lanes, but they are making moves. They are making great moves in whatever they are. Dakia, one of the things that I like about Dakia is her the dancing studio that she has. Platform that she gives black children. My daughter was doing ballet at some point. She was about what 5, 6, all right, and she joined ballet, but everybody in her class was white, right? And now I was looking at Dakia's website, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish my daughter was, in this kind of a class where people who look like her, all right, instructors who look like she had to quit. My daughter said, mom, no, this is not because you don't feel uncomfortable. And that's what I like about Dakia, and what she stands for, right? And so, I think I need a drink. I think I need a drink because it's gonna get juicy. But we're gonna keep it cute because two black women can have disagreements, right? And we can choose, what? We can agree to disagree, right? Or we can have a conversation because that was my goal. I was hoping, anytime you have this thing, like whatever, when it started, I was like, what? Can we deal with this behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying? Let me just have this part. Yes, it's good. All right. So you know what I'm saying. So what was I saying? So these are two black women, right? That should be able to have a discussion, and I just don't like the messiness. I don't like the messiness that it got to because when you start now threatening Kamisha, over something. Now she's a blogger. She's a blogger. If you haven't watched Kamisha, this is what she does. She addresses comments on anything that catches her eye. She's gonna what She's gonna address it. And who started this? Who started this? Vanessa. Vanessa, what? Vanessa, somebody. Okay? Vanessa decided to say, you know what? The Kia had some situations with Wiley. Now, let's say she did. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? And if you're not ready to produce the receipts that she did exactly that, please don't put it out there. Don't put it out there. I'm talking to Vanessa because she was on Kamisha's live today. And she's always on Kamisha's live. And you said you have the sources. You said you have a source. You said you have a male friend who gave you these receipts. If you're not going to produce those receipts, sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Okay? You cannot come here, accusing people and you're not giving them the receipts. Now, Kamisha was addressing that. In fact, I went back and I told Kamisha, but this is what Kamisha does. And then I told her, what is this Vanessa girl saying? What did she say? And Kamisha wanted to address her. Okay? So, if you have any receipts, tell us. But then again, you're not gonna. Dakia cannot blame Kamisha for what she does. This is Kamisha's job. This is a blogger. Anything that catches her eye whenever she's addressing us on her live, she will be addressing that. Now, I'm gonna drop off the link over here just in case somebody is feeling like they wanna tell me something. Okay, wait a minute. Copied. All right. Okay. I dropped the link over there. Okay. What happened? An error. Whatever. Okay. So anyway, if you're saying you have trusted sources, that this happened. So then I asked her today when Kamisha was like, now for those of you, I wasn't there because, and Kamisha, I told Kamisha, she knew that I'm not gonna, no, she knew the situation, why I wasn't there on her live, right? But don't get twisted, me and Kamisha, I did a live and I said, anybody who's coming for Kamisha, you're gonna have to go through me first. I said that. So don't start bringing any, you have gonna choose sides and all that. We're not doing that. No, we don't do that over here. I love Kamisha. Kamisha was working with me when she was diagnosed with COVID. On the phone telling me, oh my gosh, this is Vanessa. Vanessa, I am talking about the receipt. I am talking about, you are the one who said that you are the one who came up with this rumor. And if you are not the one to produce the receipt, you cannot say those things. And see what I'm doing? I am addressing her, just like what Kamisha was doing. Just like what Kamisha saw a comment or when she was real live. And she was, oh my gosh, what did Dakia do? What? And she wanted to do a live about it. So we cannot fault Kamisha for doing that. What I'm saying is, Vanessa, if you have the receipts, because today you said a male friend of yours knows this is true. If you have the receipts, you're going to have to tell us. If you don't, you cannot continue saying those things. You can't. Because, see, I am addressing her just like what Kamisha did. You address them. And if you don't have anything, I don't have the receipts, you cannot say it. You can't. You cannot. You can't. But then again, I don't want anybody to say, oh, so then why was Kamisha saying this? Kamisha, the whole, and this is what I told Dakia. I said the whole time that Kamisha did that live, she never mentioned anything about SEX, about you and Wiley. She never did that. She was, and she told me she watched the thing. She watched it. But then again, you cannot. I was telling Kamisha, she might be feeling some type of way because, you have interviewed Eric. Okay, then, Carmen is always there on the chat, which is fine. Okay, Donovan is always on the chat, which is fine. And I don't think they speak, at this point. So then, for Dakia's perspective, she might see, oh my gosh, Kamisha, is riding with my people that I don't get along with. You know what I'm saying? And so, for her, she might, oh my gosh, I don't know whether people get what I'm saying. Tell her, Vanessa, we don't want you to give a source. And King, this is serious. I don't want her to tell me, oh, so and so told me this. Just show us. Show us. What made you to come to this conclusion that this happened? That's what I'm saying. You don't have to tell me the guy, because you have already said it's a male friend of yours. But I want to know. Tell us. Okay? Tell us, give us the receipt, give us something. Just so we are not just going by your word. Because first of all, I do not know Vanessa. She doesn't have a profile picture on her page. She actually accused me of trying to be like Kamisha. Okay? I mean, I need to know. I need to know. I want to know. What do you disagree about? See, come on. I want Vanessa to come over here. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation, because Vanessa, I believe she's a black woman, and I'm not here to bring down anybody. I'm not here to say, to start demonizing anybody. I'm saying, let's have this conversation as adults. I'm a grown-ass woman. Let's have this conversation just so we clear everything. All right? Because Kamisha was doing a live. You popped up, and it's okay. It's good to support, and I appreciate you supporting. Okay? But whenever we put out some of these things, let's be ready to back it up. Because then now, Kamisha is receiving all this heat. Okay? Just because of addressing a comment that you made. Is what I'm saying. Does it make sense? Am I the only one who is feeling some type of... I want to know, like, am I the only one? Am I the only one? And I'm feeling good, too. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved, all this to be solved behind the scenes, just so we don't have to. Okay. Let's talk about this. So then, Dakia was blocked. No, Dakia blocked Kamisha, which is fine. I've been blocked by people. I don't care. I've been blocked by people, right? It's fine. And Kamisha can speak on it. When Carmen blocked me, I spoke on it. I said, oh my gosh, Carmen has blocked me. Kamisha is entitled to say whatever. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, go ahead. Quit. Okay. Wait a minute. Why are you like this? Okay, good.
Hello.
Okay, hi.
Let me say something really quick. First of all, Maud is my girl. That's my girl down 100%.
That's what I said. I said nobody should get it twisted.
Well, you heard us say on my live. I said after the live, we are immediately cool. Nothing changes. We know the assignments. What I said. We know the assignment.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
So what I wanted to say as far as Vanessa, I think she's misreading. I think both you guys kind of missed. Okay, this is my thing for Vanessa thing. All I wanted Vanessa to understand, really everybody, not really even her, essentially, is that the reason why it all started is because the thread of the comments. Because I think we were on the panel. I can't remember what we were doing. Anyway, because of the comment was the screenshot was spread everywhere.
Yeah,
her name was there. So I just wanted her to understand that was the reason why. And then I found out. Everyone's talking about it, not just Vanessa. I wanted her to understand that, and you as well. That it was.
But she's the one who started the conversation.
No. I understand in my chat, yes, but not the.
She's the one who started that, and everybody picked on it. Like, listen, ready to laugh.
No, hold on. Before you say it, I'm being honest with you. When she typed that in the comments, I found out. Just being honest, when she typed that in the comments, it was already out there, Maud. I just didn't know. We just didn't know about it. So do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just spilling a little bit tea here. It was already out there. We just didn't know about it. And then when the picture came up, I was like, whoa, what is this? Like you were. We all reacted like, wait, I saw your face. We was like, wait a minute, what is this? That's really how it started. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was already out there. I think when the picture came, it probably brought it out more. Do you see what I'm saying? Than the live. Okay, go ahead. Let's keep cut. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm just reading Monique's comment. Go ahead. I'm
No. That was it. Go ahead. Continue. I wanted you to know the information before you continue on.
Well, to me, I was saying I don't know why you're receiving all this hate, because you are addressing a comment that somebody made when you are doing live, and that's a catchy comment. Like, if somebody is saying something about the person that you're discussing on the panel, of course that's gonna catch your eye. Yes. You're gonna be addressing that. And that's what I'm saying. I did not know about the rumors before Vanessa did this.
Same here.
I did not know
Me
I
either.
did not know that people were saying those things before
Right.
Vanessa put it out there. Okay. And all I'm saying is, okay, so Vanessa, I don't know, Vanessa, I don't think she's a blogger, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's not a blogger, is she? Because if she's not a blogger, then she's not entitled to tell us anything.
I don't know what Vanessa. She's probably, for all we know, she has people she's close to in the DMV area. Maybe she's a part of the world. If you live in certain areas, you know about people if they're on TV or whatever because you know about the people and people know people. It might be that. I think she's part of DMV area, if I'm not mistaken, and that's DMV people. So you know how everybody knows about everybody in the streets. Birds, rumors, or whatever. That's easy, especially small little areas like they say. You hear Alicia talk about it all the time. It's kind of a small area. Everybody know everybody. So if she's out there and she's part of DMV area, I could understand how she would know that. She'd be in my chat. Oh God, get what I heard yesterday.
But then, yeah,
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, painting the picture. And then you and I was like, wait, what is that? Because like I said, I know you and I caught it.
Okay, she says she's a cast member friend.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay then.
That makes sense.
Okay, so then, now that we have cleared that,
yes.
Okay, we have cleared that Vanessa knows what she's talking about.
Okay.
Vanessa is a friend of a cast member.
We
have cleared that, so she knows what she's saying. She seems to have the facts, and if she's a cast member, of course, she's not going to expose the cast member, of course. And I wouldn't expect her to be saying anything. I wouldn't expect her to come to be telling us, this, Donovan told me, or Paul told me, or Demetrius told me. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna say that. Now, I'm gonna speak on the threads. No, first of all, before I do that, can we speak on Dakia thinking that you'll be doing an interview with her?
Yes. Okay. And then we're not gonna use the word thread. I talked to somebody. We're just gonna say they came from me in the chat. Let's use it for verbiage. Okay. So the interview thing that confuses me because I posted a picture. I sent it to you. I sent it. You can post. You can post it. The original picture of where I said,
is that one?
Yes. Ready to love, dear Dakia. That's what I said. We'll be live tomorrow on Commission Reviews. That's all that I said. Now, this is the thing. YouTubers do it all the time. A lot of YouTubers, I've done it for years, where if I had to address somebody, I don't want to go beef or whatever, I'll just do a Dear John letter where it's like, Dear so-and-so. And then you go to your live and you start talking and saying how you feel and blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much it. But then all of a sudden, I wake up and I'm like hearing, oh, she's thinking it's the interview and then the post that, I'm talking about the one she's like, I'm not, clickbait, whatever.
Yeah.
I never said all my interviews are the same. If you look at all my Instagram posts, from the beginnings, I started doing interviews. It'll have the place.
I know that. I mean,
I'm saying for her to get that from there. But I just did an interview with two people, and it was different interviews. But there still was a post saying the time, the place, my name, the person's name, or whatever. And then you blocked me, and then you type in my comments saying I was lying and disrespectful. Where? That video was lighthearted, and I made sure purposely that I did not disrespect her. So if I did, I'd be the first one to say, "Yep, I did," and I would.
Oh yeah, I know that. Well, Monique is saying, I don't see why Vanessa would lie. It's not that serious. No one will even remember these people in a month. The reason why we are addressing it is because I don't want. The reason why we are addressing this is not because Dakia blocked Kamisha. That's not an issue. I mean, we've been blocked before, and people are going to block us even the next season. The reason why we are addressing this is when people start threatening other people. Okay?
Coming from me, we'll just say they came from me in the chat. We'll just leave it at that.
Yes. Okay, they came for you. Okay, yes. They came for you. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason. I was like, oh my gosh. We don't have to take it there. Why are people taking it seriously? But then again,
post that. You post that one already?
No, hold on 1 second. The comment that there was.
Yes, the cousin or whatever. Some people were saying that was
that one.
Some people were saying in my chat that was a brother from the when they came to family to visit her brother. I was like, I don't think that was. I don't know.
Well, at this point, we really don't care who it is, but it's a family member because they are calling Dakia a cousin.
Yes.
Okay. To you. So this is a discussion that they've had. There is so much misunderstanding on this tweet or the message because first of all, you never said, you as a blogger, you were addressing a comment that popped up while you are doing live. which you're entitled to, because that's our job. We do that all the time. Like I was
Yes,
addressing
yes.
Vanessa right now. You
Mhm.
know, every time people come here and comment on and you know, put up stuff, you know, I'm gonna highlight whatever they're saying. You know, people come for me all the time. I've just seen King saying that I'm inserting myself in a situation that I'm not I'm not part of. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're gonna have to be addressing such kind of situations, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
for you, it happened. Like, listen, if it happened when I was doing my life, trust you me, I would have been doing the same thing that you did.
Yes. I know
I will
you
do
would.
the same thing because that's
I
what
know.
we do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now
You
you have a bigger platform, right? So people listen to you. Like I was telling people, you know, you worked with me while you are sick because you want to see every black woman over here and man win. You have a mentorship that, you know, you're doing so great things, you know, out here on YouTube streets teaching us, you know what, every day you can get better. You can get better on this platform. You can get better. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I was saying, you know what, I wish Dakia and Kamisha handled this. Forget about the emotions. Let's we are two adults, we are two black women. We want you are doing great things on this side, you're doing great things on this other side. Let's have a sit down, let's talk. Not a sit down necessarily, but a phone call, an exchange of a DM. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I am not in the middle of anything. I'm an adult. You never tell me what to say, what to do. Okay. Even when I'm on your panel, I said things that, you know, we disagree on.
Exactly.
Couple of times.
Exactly.
And so there's no
Right.
beef over here. You know, because when some people did not see me on your live on the chat, they were thinking, oh my gosh, no, ain't no beef.
100%. And that's the point I need for people to understand that, because, and it's not that you're in the middle, but I'll say it here, like I said on my live. If they want to talk to me, talk to me. Don't talk to you about me and put you in a position. Is what I'm
Okay.
saying. Is what I'm saying. I have a
Mm-hmm.
relationship with everybody that's on the show. I want you to do that, to grow your brand, everything. I want that for you. What I'm saying, when it comes to me, don't speak about me to you. That's really messy. You know
But
that's what's going on. Why would you do that?
and to be honest with you, she never said nothing messy. Okay. Um, you know, if people know that I come to your panel, people know that, you know, you and I, we vibe, right? And so if somebody has anything about me, trust you me, they're gonna come to you first. You know, whoever they feel comfortable with.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So Dakia felt comfortable to say, you know what, Maud, I never did those things. I did not sleep with Wiley. I only met Wiley 3 times and it was in public after the show ended. I shared that information. I said, with you, Kamisha, didn't I? And she knew I was sharing this information with you. So it isn't that we were doing anything behind anybody's back. No, Kamisha knew what I was having, that I was having this conversation with Dakia, and Dakia was trying to say, you know what? No, what Kamisha is, or what that video says. No, it's not true. Like you'd expect anybody to defend themselves, right?
I do if I was saying that, if I was coming on the video saying, Mod, you know what, they are doing it. They are da-da-da-da. If I was saying those type of words, then yes, 100%, I would understand her feeling like, why is she saying it's a lie? I didn't say any of those things.
And I say that. I clearly say that. And I say that. I said, no, Kamisha did not use those words. And that's when I was starting my video, that's what I said. I said, you never said those words, right? But the thing is, she watched the whole thing. She watched the video. So she knows what she's talking about. So I do not have to tell an adult, Kamisha did not say those things. You clearly heard.
I got
you. Watched it. So so you've already formed an opinion. And it doesn't matter what I say.
True.
You have already decided, you know what, it doesn't matter.
I agree.
This is what I'm saying. And so it is.
I get it. She did.
I can't.
No, 100%. She already formed her opinion.
That's what I'm saying. And what I said was, because Kamisha has celebrated Carmen's and Donovan's relationship, and she has been posting. She celebrated. This is Black Love, right?
And Clifton.
And Joy and Clifton, right?
Yes.
Or who else? You know, people she might not be vibing with, right? Okay. So to her, she's not gonna be comfortable talking to Kamisha.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this thing, okay?
Mhm.
When you are a blogger and you are talking to cast, you kind of vibe with each other.
Mhm.
Those cast
Oh, I
members,
know.
I'm gonna say those cast members, they gravitated towards me. Now, once did she even attempt to? Because sometimes cast members will just reach out and say, "Hey, I like your post," or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So they vibe with me. She did
I
not do that.
Oh,
Nothing against her.
they
No,
never.
it's not a problem. I'm saying it's not a problem for me that we did not. That's okay. Everybody just, but for it to go this far because the fact you don't like that I interviewed Eric, all these things, you have nothing to stand on. You wanted to find a reason to come at me. Is the point that I'm trying to make. Not
Mm,
being negative. I felt like she was just waiting for something to say, well, I'm
mm.
trying to get at
Okay,
her,
I
and
see.
the opportunity was there, and so she went way far with it. That's all I'm saying.
Mm,
That's it. I'm a
mm-hmm,
logical
mm-hmm.
person. I break
Oh,
things down. You came at me with a lot of fire and for nothing. You put 10 on 10, and it wasn't like that. You can go in the video and watch the whole thing, and clearly you see I tried to avoid the topic to make it seem like it was very light. We don't know what's
right.
going on. It's a rumor that was in my chats, and I'm talking about it, and that's it. And
And
she
it's true.
knows that.
And she was going by this post over here. We have already addressed that post. When you're saying, this is how you do your business, right? This is
Mhm.
your MO. If you're having if you're gonna be going live about a certain topic or a certain person, you're gonna be, putting out their name. All right. We are not doing that because of clickbait. No, we are not doing that because
I don't even do that. That's not even my
you've already
style.
established your community. Okay, and you don't need a Kia for you to get to the next level for sure. You don't.
100%.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying?
100%.
No,
And,
you don't. You don't
you
need.
said and you said Pookie and Ray Ray to my chat, and you said Pookie and Ray Ray who can't even hardly spell Linnell, trying to insult me. Linnell, you look like Linnell. You a grown man coming to a woman's chat, trying to drag her. Nobody knows you. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
That that's what I'm saying. When it gets to that level, when it
Mm-hmm.
gets to that level of messiness and threats, and you're threatening somebody who is just doing their job with no facts. Because if you knew what you were talking about, then you're not going to be sending that comment,
Exactly.
and you're not going to be associating whatever people are saying on these streets with Kamisha, because Kamisha is just reporting. Kamisha is just saying, "Yo, this is what people are saying." You know what I'm saying? And that's my point. That's all I was saying to both women. Like, yo, this one is doing their job. There was probably some misunderstanding with you reading and thinking, oh my gosh, she's saying that she's gonna be interviewing you. No, if Kamisha is gonna interview you, there'll be a picture, a cute picture, all right, time and place, and the day.
Okay, crazy homebody girl. I even said this in my live. I have no idea. She may not even know that he did that. I won't put that on her. But my thing is this: he's coming out here claiming to be your family. He's claiming to be your cousin. That means he's representing you some type of way, whether you send him or not. It should have been addressed behind the scenes. Like, why are you a grown man? If my cousin, if I'm beefing a woman on YouTube, I wish my people would. A grown man going to another woman's comments and making negative, it might go left. There's no way I would be cool with that. I would come on that live and say, I'm sorry my people did that because I did not ask them to. I would
Mm-hmm.
not be cool with that. I don't think Ma would be cool. The way she's so old school like me, there's no way I'd be cool with a grown man coming to the woman's chat saying those type of things. I'm not saying that he was threatening violence to me, but I don't know if I was a naive person. I don't know what that means. It might go left. That's an open-ended threat. Saying what? That something could happen, not happen, what?
Leave with the T. There's the link, my friend. There's the link. Go ahead. Come on, join us.
Lee's here.
Hmm? She's joining us. She's joining us. But yeah, so and I'm not here to bash anybody. Okay, like when I started this video, I said I appreciate. I cannot equate. I cannot equate Kamisha. Like, I cannot say Kamisha and Dakia, because I love Kamisha. I love Kamisha. Kamisha has been with. I talk to Kamisha every day. Okay, Kamisha wants to see me win. Kamisha has been guiding me, teaching me the things that I need to do to get to the next level. All right, so then I cannot equate those two. But do I? But do I also appreciate what Dakia is doing on the streets of DC, when I giving opportunities to children who never had these opportunities? And I give an example of my daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I, it's difficult. Like, just because somebody decided to put it out there and there was a misunderstanding and all this crap, it's just ridiculous.
Did you saw the comment that was in my chat? Did you ever show it to him?
What
The
is that?
comment,
What comment?
the one that Vanessa posted originally in the first place. Did you show that one?
The one she said that everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, that's what originally. So I just wanted. It was in the comments. I wonder, did you? Oh, you cut it down. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Wait a minute, I have
Yeah.
everything here. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay,
Oh
that
wow.
one.
No, not that one. It's the one where she says it was at the very very bottom. Girl, I don't know what you did.
Wait a minute, I have everything. Vanessa says I have trusted source. It was a male. What I don't know is how he knew.
I didn't even see that one. I don't think.
But look at what Lashon is saying.
Yes,
There is a lack of transparency.
I don't
They
agree
are
with that. I don't
one
agree
would
with.
read, huh?
No, no, that's what some of my posts. I don't agree with that one because my post was pretty transparent when I said, "Dear Dakia," I said, "Dear Dakia, live tomorrow." There was nothing that says I'm going live with Dakia tomorrow on YouTube. Commission review, blah blah. None of that. It actually says in the post. Did you know that when you
Wait,
see
okay,
it?
this is
Oh,
the
there's,
one. Oh,
yeah, but it's on the very bottom. It's on the very
uh,
very bottom.
you know what? I can cut it. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, speak. Yeah, let me try and see if I can find it.
So
Oh, she's backstage. She's like, I'm backstage. Now
Hey
leave.
y'all.
Wait a minute.
hey,
Wait a minute. This is not ghetto. So don't do that with us. Don't do that. And
The- Oh,
why is your name not Lee with a T? People need to know where where to find
well,
you.
no. People was asking for my Instagram, so that's my Instagram name.
Okay.
But listen, I'm gonna be quick, fast, and my mama says I can't be all rah rah, so I'm gonna be very elegant on this. Vanessa Bond is in the chat, but she ain't clicked that link yet. So she's the one who started all the shit that we dealing with right now,
Uh-huh.
and she ain't clicked this link yet. So if she ain't got no receipts, she don't need to be commenting in the chat. If she ain't gonna come up here and say what she needs to say, she don't need to be commenting in the chat. I can't tell you what to do with your chat, but moderators need to block her. She ain't gonna say nothing else. She ain't gonna come up here and speak her piece. She needs to be exit stage and left. And that's how Mary had a little lamb.
And that's how I'm feeling because
So she in this chat, Vanessa
yes, she
Vaughn.
is.
You listen. You gonna need to click this link because this is now the second time, the second person that has asked for you to click the link, and you made a million and one excuses because I rewatched the live and the live comments that came with that live, and you made a million and one excuses except for not clicking that link. At this point in time, you need to click the link because you decided to drop this piece of information that has sent the internet, well, the YouTube streets into a frenzy with on the Ready to Love own network side, and you decided to drop information, trusted source information into a chat that had over 300 people in it, and you decided you don't want to continue to back that up. I'm gonna need you to keep that same energy sis that you had last Saturday and back it up.
well, she actually said that she was a cast member's friend. That's probably why she's kind of keeping a low profile. I mean, I'm just.
Okay, well listen, you can choose the avatar. Hell, you can get a puppy, you can get a dog, you can change your name. There you can put you can put multiple avatars on here. Hell, if you want to, you can even change your voice to sound like Darth Vader. However, you decided you took it
No,
upon your
she's not being blocked. She's not being blocked. Okay, go ahead. Leave.
you decided on yourself to take it upon you decided to take it upon yourself in a live forum with 300 plus people in it to put that information out, and then not I don't know if you did what's not clicking, Stephen, where you didn't think that other people would be like, do you have a receipt, or this might not catch fire, but you knew what you were doing when you set that information into a 300 person plus live chat. So therefore, I'm calling you out. I have no problem with saying it. I am calling you out. You
Oh,
need
you
to
call
either
me out. You call me out all the time. Go ahead.
exactly.
You're not
Um,
shy.
I'm calling you out as Kamisha did earlier today. I'm gonna need we as a collective, everybody, all 365 people of us that was in that chat. are going to need some receipts. And until you can provide those receipts, I'm gonna need you to be a little silent in these chats. If when you loud and wrong, this is what happens when you loud and wrong, because you're not giving us no receipts. Ain't nobody got no screenshots. Ain't nobody got no screen records.
And
Ain't
that's what I
nobody got
said.
no. And so until you do that, you just sent the whole internet into a frenzy. If that's what you wanted to do, then sis, you were successful. But until you do that, you don't need to be in nobody else's chat regarding this situation, because you are the reason why this situation is even happening right now.
And guess who is catching the heat?
Oh, well, you are. Oh, I ain't got no problem with saying how I reacted this morning.
No, she's saying I'm catching the heat, but this is what I'm gonna say too. Okay, look.
And yes, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Kamisha, but let me go ahead and say this. And I don't know if the Kia is listening, but I'm gonna say this because I said it earlier today about 7 o'clock this morning. The Kia, you can't get mad at Kamisha for delivering a message that raggedy ass Vanessa Bond said in a 300 person plus live chat. She's the one who said that you out here doing what you doing with Wiley. You can't get mad at somebody that's doing their job. I don't have no problem with saying that. You can't get mad at somebody that's doing their job. I'm so
Wait,
sorry.
okay, so I don't pronounce.
Okay, yeah. She may not have been the first person to say it, but she was
wasn't.
the
Yeah,
first.
that's what I was
She
gonna say.
wasn't the first. She may not have been the first person who said it. However, she was the first person who said it where there was that many people that was paying attention.
Wait, what
No,
is painful?
I said that as well. I said that as well. But what I did say
What's
was,
happening? Because I know I think some people here. Monique is a good friend of mine. She's always supporting me, and I appreciate what she said. She's always here, but she seems to have more understanding. Because what is painful? I don't understand. It's so painful, but they're zipping it up. I don't understand what's happening.
Listen, y'all. Okay, but see, there's a lot of things that are going on.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna
but
say everything, but there's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that a lot of people that's in this chat don't know what's going on.
I don't
but
know.
hold on, hold on. Let me just say this, guys. Now look, I'm gonna say this. Vanessa has been a great supporter of mine. I have,
All the time.
hold on, all the time in my chat, and I've said it before. Now the only time I came for Vanessa is when she made a comment to Mod, and I stand on it. I didn't like what she said. You trying to be like Kamisha reviews. I didn't like
And
that.
I agree.
I told her about it. She said she was cool with it. We have had issues since that point. Now, I will say that me going live and speaking about a comment in my chat is a thing that bloggers do. Now, as I did
Mm-hmm.
research about it, my research concluded that everyone was talking about it. That Vanessa was
Absolutely.
one, but and that's the only why I addressed it. If no one was talking about it, I probably wouldn't say anything about it. It had legs, like I said earlier. Now, with that being said, Vanessa saying it in my chat when the chat was at its height, 300 some people in the chat, people was catching it, and it was a bit of a distraction, I will say,
Bye.
me. So I made a point of saying I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna also address it on my live. So I did it as Vanessa to come up. Now I didn't know that she was a captive friend. I may not have asked her because I actually understand why she wants to keep herself out of it. Not really out of it. Not nobody know where she is, especially she's dropping tea. But I want her to understand that the firestorm did start because what she typed in my chat. That was my point.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And if you gonna type something in a chat where there's 300 plus people in the chat, then you need to be able to back it up. You knew what you was doing when you typed it, so then you need to be held accountable, because we all adults here. Accountability at its finest, whatever comes with it. So if you didn't want to be revealed as a friend of the cast members, first of all, you shouldn't have even been revealing cast members' private information to begin with.
Now,
But you did.
I have my good friends. I have Ellen V. I have Donadi.
It
I
doesn't.
have
It doesn't.
Monique.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter if she didn't call herself a blogger or not. If you that's something that person, if you are you allegedly a friend of a cast member, that's perfectly fine. However, that's something that they probably disclosed to you, if they did at all, and they probably wanted you to take it to the grave. However, you decided to be petty and drop it in a 300 plus live chat. So therefore, whatever smoke that comes behind it, you need to be able to handle it. You put this upon yourself.
And Monique. Ellen.
Hold on, wait a minute. The King of Shay, you said I can't be mad. First of all, I was never mad. Let's get that straight. I was never mad. You said she feels some type of way about her giving it life to a rumor. The rumor had life. I didn't do anything about the rumor had life. Let's get that straight. It was already out there growing and moving around. So please think you know it was already growing out there. I just responded because the comment was in my life, as I do with everything on my channel. King, don't
There
do
it
that.
is.
You know I address everything on my live. Mama, mute the subject.
So there's that. That's all that I have to say. Y'all know that I love y'all, Mod,
Oh yeah,
Kamisha.
I have no
You
doubt.
know,
Yeah. Mhm.
so that
100%,
that
100%, 100%. I
you,
know that.
do or die, bed die.
Yes, rider, rider. Period. All my girls are
That
right.
that that's how I feel about that, because we wouldn't be in this situation if Vanessa Vaughn didn't drop that information in 300-person live chat. Whether or not it was already spiraling out of in these DC streets,
Yeah.
it wasn't
It
catching
wasn't on
flame.
Kamisha's
It
chat. It wasn't
it
on
wasn't
Kamisha's.
it wasn't catching flame in these DC streets, and we already know that there's a billion and one lurkers in the chat when Kamisha goes live, and you took it upon yourself to present that opportunity. She held herself accountable earlier today in the chat, but yet
No,
you
she
still
did.
ain't clicked
She
that.
did. She had her. She.
I know.
I'm gonna
I
say
know.
she had
I
her
watched.
accountable.
I watched it. She held herself accountable. However, she still ain't clicked that button.
Well, I mean, at this point, I don't know if she's gonna ever click the button. For me, it's under the wash. Because for me, my situation goes past this. It more so for me goes for the kid and the reaction and the whole thing with the cousins and the pookies and all that
And
crap. You know.
and yeah, and there's that.
And
We don't need people coming after you. We don't need people. And I will say this. What my mom said this. You know, don't don't let the negativity get to you. Don't let the trollers get to you, because they would never. And as Stacy said, they will never say that to you in real life.
100%. 100%. Keep working.
and here's the thing. Now all T has been accusing us of all these things, and he wants to join. I mean, what do you have to say, all T King? What do you have to say? You've been bashing us
Oh, it's King of
and accusing
Shade.
us of many things here on this on the chat.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Um,
King.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Kamisha.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, Monique,
Um,
but Kamisha,
Yes.
Monique says Vanessa had nothing to do with the kids. No, I never say. We never
That's
said that.
very true.
I
Monique.
never
That's a
said
true
she did. I
statement.
never said that. Hold on. I never said Vanessa had anything to do with any of that. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm saying this, Monique. You may not even be talking to me. I don't know. But I never said Vanessa had anything to do with any of that. My issue was
Absolutely.
my response and reactions were solely with Dakia and her peoples, Pookie and Ray
Mm-hmm.
Ray. That was it.
Pookie and Ray Ray.
And I was just putting it out there that Vanessa's comment in the chats was the catalyst of the whole thing. Not a cute
Absolutely.
story, stating the facts. That is it.
Mm-hmm.
And that part too. Not everybody is comfortable, coming out here and talking about it.
But, okay, that's
Oh,
perfectly
good.
fine.
Yeah, because
Listen,
we are not blaming Vanessa.
I'm not saying. Listen, the rumor has been going on. However, it set a California forest fire in Kamisha's chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
But I want to
therefore,
know. Here is a question: why is King of Shade saying that I'm putting myself into this situation?
What happened?
um, I don't
because
feel like I don't feel like you're putting yourself in this
I never
situation. I
did.
think I
I,
think
Her
you just
name,
had a
okay,
catch.
Kinka Shay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and school you real quick. Her name was put in it because the fact,
My name
because
was put in
because a matter of fact,
because I
yes,
support
go,
the
you better
Kia.
say it now. I mean, have to
but
say it
Because
now.
but the
because
drama does not involve Ma. The drama is with you. It involves you in the Kia because she blocked you. She didn't block Ma. So Ma inserting herself on your behalf as your friend. She's inserting
Oh,
herself in a situation that does not involve her, and it only makes
oh,
it messier because the Kia and Ma don't have a problem. Now they probably will have a problem now because Ma started to insert herself in a situation that didn't involve her. That's all I'm saying because it's Ma and the Kia is not blocked Ma. So why is Ma coming on here? giving the kid energy as the kid done came at her or blocked her.
Do you
It's, I don't,
so you think it's okay the fact that she goes to Kia about me? When my state was don't talk to her. You know she's my mentee. You put her in a shitty ass position. Point blank period. So why in the world would you not come to me?
but mom said she.
No,
Mom said
I'm not done. I'm not done. Give your grievances to me, not give it to my mentee. Point blank period. I don't care who takes back to it what I said. I said what I said.
Oh.
And it's fine. It's fine. But like Ma said, Ma's friend was the Kia too. So the Kia is her friend. So the Kia went to Ma as her friend.
Yo.
No, but she was very respectful to the Kia.
And Ma's in the middle.
wait.
So Ma's friend both sides. Because that's what
No,
Ma's
Ma did not just. But hold on. But you know what? Ma did not just respect the Kia not once his entire life. She told her how she felt about don't blame Commissioner for what, and she said point blank period. She knows what I said in the lie. The kid chose to not agree with that. But Ma had no problem with the kid. She was very respectful to her and to me. And I didn't put in that position.
She's making a line right now, going at the Kia on your behalf.
Kia, where?
It's not a problem. That's weird.
Where?
She has a problem with the Kia,
where?
She's making a line.
Where? You gonna say she did? Where's she going? I'm waiting for the where. If she came with the Kia, where? What did she say? I'm waiting for that statement.
This whole live was about the Kia. This whole live was about what's going on with you and the Kia, not my and the Kia, with you and the Kia. Mom made a lie to defend you on your behalf about a situation about you and the Kia. That don't make sense. I'm not gonna make a live going at someone on behalf of someone else if it does not involve me. Doesn't make sense. I have no issue with the person.
Now,
you don't rock like that. That's how you rock.
I'm not gonna make that weird. That doesn't make sense. Because she's making problem for herself. So she's gonna make problem for herself. That's not fair by inserting herself. She's not. That's what I'm saying.
How is she making a problem for herself?
King.
I didn't put her in a problem.
But they will probably occur because my desire to insert herself in y'all issue.
You said times. I didn't put in the middle of this. So you don't know the information until you know all the facts.
You don't.
Don't speak on it.
I know the information. I know what's going on. Because I saw your live earlier when you went live on Instagram.
No,
I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know enough to know that this is not involving mine. I know enough to know that the drama is about, because I saw your YouTube when you posted you was going live today. It was about you and the Kia, not Ma and the Kia. So I know enough to know that this is not involving Ma at all. So my making a live to talk about situation that doesn't involve her doesn't make sense.
You know why? Do you know why I'm doing that? Because we had a conversation, all right, between me and a few black women, all right, and we had this conversation. And we're saying, we are in a mentorship under commission, and I'm the one who was telling them, this was the situation, and everybody when commission was doing live, people were thinking, where is Maud? That's the only reason I'm doing this live. I'm not trying to cause any drama.
Not Vanessa still dropping more tea. She didn't even learn the first time. Vanessa didn't learn the first time. Vanessa, listen, sweetie.
Hold on.
Can Vanessa listen? I don't care if you tell your dog to bark the information, sweetie. You need to come up here. Sweetie.
You got to show your face.
You don't have to show your face. Hell, you can show as your avatar a fucking park card. For all we care. Listen, this information that you dropping, if it's a trusted source.
Vanessa, my trusted source told me that the Kia made some major moves at Donovan. Donovan was like, what? Oh.
Listen, Vanessa, I
know. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Vanessa, you're killing us.
And she don't want to click the link. And if you want to dial somebody's phone number, call us on Instagram on a fake page or something. We gonna need some kind of send us a receipt or something. Shit, give us something that we can go on. Like you dropping this information. You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna tune out because
Lee.
No, because I'm getting frustrated and I already know how my mouth is. And I've already been drinking. So I'm gonna tune out after this. Vanessa, sweetie, this is on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm gonna need, if you're not gonna come up here and say it, or if you're not gonna show some receipts, don't say nothing else. Do not say anything else. You go on your own platform. If you
I
ain't a
don't have a
blogger,
boom sound. Mm-hmm.
if you don't have if you don't have your own platform, if
Who's
you ain't gonna share this information on your Instagram or show your face, or I'm not gonna say show your face or speak on it, don't say anything else.
you do have a boom avatar though.
Do I?
You must.
But it doesn't.
Because
It doesn't have the sound like you as
Well,
boom.
just
no,
say boom anyway.
it's and Ellen, it's not saying no one can say anything when you give information as things like this. Yes, you need to have some kind of backup, because something like where she said something on Saturday where Dakia now has family and friends coming after Kamisha, that needs to come with what? Receipts. It needs to
Boom.
come. It needs to boom. That needs to come with
Boom.
that. Something like that needs to come with receipts. So if you're dropping these gems or tea, as we like to call it, if you're dropping
Wait.
these pieces of
Feel that.
tea
Wait. What is
or tea
Vanessa asking?
bags, yes. If you're gonna drop these pieces of
Wait a minute.
information,
We
Wait a
want
listen.
minute.
the
Wait,
tea.
wait.
We are the
Hold on. Hold
bloggers.
on. Let me speak
We
for
are the
myself. Hold on.
bloggers.
Wait. Let me speak for myself. Now, Vanessa. Now, look. I asked you to come out there because I wanted you to drop the tea.
Vanessa has
Now,
made her name
hold
on
on.
this.
Wait. Now, I have dropped tea before. I like to have receipts. I do. Most of the time, I like to have receipts. I'm just going to be honest. I do. But if you do drop tea to me, I decide if I want to drop it or not. But maybe drop it behind the scenes, DM it or wherever. But I'm cool with all the tea. I can decide if I want to
Share it
drop it or
in.
not.
Listen, and then you need to drop it. The only way that works,
It with
and
that boom.
Vanessa, I don't want you to feel like I'm coming for you, even though I am. I don't, if you're going to drop credible tea, you need to have some kind of proof to back whatever you're saying up, whether or not, listen, if you send it from petco12345 at hotmail.com, an email address, if it's a booby email address, you still need to be able to provide some kind of receipt. You ain't providing no receipts. You just dropping tea in chance that got a whole bunch of people in them. And now people are going into a frenzy behind this tea that you're dropping because it's catching California forest fire
I ain't saying you
blazing.
king at all.
That's it.
Listen, Vanessa has all the tea.
You got all the tea, but you ain't providing no receipts.
So I had a question.
Vanessa.
I asked a question. So y'all, so Vanessa dropped this nugget in the comment section, and then
It
Kamisha
trailblazed.
to, bring shot to, talk about it on her live. So so you frustrated because she's not giving or has not given receipts to back up what was said in the live that Kamisha did. So my question is, we get tea. Some may valid, some maybe not, but we take a chance on saying said tea without actually having factual evidence to back it up. So my question is, so do you feel like, is it fair for you to be upset with Vanessa if she's not willing to give you
Yes.
any
Oh, I don't
yeah,
have no problem with saying that
I'm
I'm
not
upset
upset with
with
Vanessa.
Vanessa. I am.
because
I
you
don't have
have
no
to
problem with saying it because
I'm
you ain't
looking.
got no. You don't have no receipts to prove that information, whether or not you sidebarred or not. And yes, I did call somebody raggedy ass, and I ain't got no problem with saying it. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb and blocking them. If you ain't gonna provide no receipts, you shouldn't be saying it.
Kamisha,
But
you were gonna say
my
something.
question, why would you want you can't, why are you upset if the choice was made to spill some tea without and you don't have the backup or the
Because there's back stuff that's going on that not everybody in this chat is knowing what's going on.
I
That's
understand it, but
happening.
it was a choice. So now a
Yeah.
choice
So
is made
she so
about it,
she
and
made the she
you don't have the receipts to
absolutely.
back
She
what you're
made
saying,
she made
and you're
she made the
frustrated with
choice.
the
She made the
choice.
choice. Vanessa made the choice to drop this
She did.
nugget of information in a 300-person live, and then it caught a wildfire blaze, and then she didn't provide any receipts, and then and then people continued to talk about it. Not only are we talking about it on the internet, it's going around in several group chats. Cause I know
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
And cash money.
Vanessa.
it's in several group
Vanessa.
chats that I'm in right now.
I
I'm in
think
several group chats, and this is going
Vanessa
on. And
understood. Vanessa understood the assignment.
She did exactly. She knew she understood the assignment and she
Vanessa
had to
understood
tell
the
her.
assignment. You know, when I was
Point
starting this
blank.
live, wait a minute. When I was starting this live, I was like, oh my gosh, Vanessa, give me the receipts. Give me the receipts. But
It's
then
not
Vanessa doesn't want to give us the receipts. So, you
that.
know,
So
at
that.
this
So that.
point,
But that, ooh,
So that's not it. It's not. It's so. Vanessa just made a comment. Oh, let's just be on this chat, bored as hell, not spill any tea. Let's
no,
talk about our
Vanessa, spill
jobs.
the
But that's
tea.
not. But that's not
Spill the
it.
tea.
Like you're spilling. My thing is this. If you're in hell, I'm gonna say this.
Ah,
My mama is in the chat. She. I feel like next to Kamisha, she is the
thank
original
you.
tea spiller. But what my mama come with? Motherfucking receipts. If you ain't got no receipts to back it up, then your tea is irrelevant. But you decided to drop it and it caught fire. And now, and although you did take accountability earlier today, I ain't gonna discredit you. Where I'm always gonna give credit where credit is due. You didn't have
I was
any
trying
receipts
to
to back
answer
it up,
the question.
or you didn't want to come up. Hell, I don't care what you did. You could have gave an avatar a Darth Vader voice, told your dog to bark 17 times to give the tea. I don't know what you could have did, but there's some kind of way that you could have provided receipts.
But how are you gonna be upset with her because she
Hold
dropped
on,
the
stop real
nugget
quick. I'm
and you
sorry.
expect her to buy receipt? She dropped the nugget.
Izzy?
Y'all took the
yeah,
take it. It's not her.
easy,
It's not her.
easy.
It's not her
Okay,
job.
first
It's
of
not
all,
her
we talking
job to
about the
provide y'all
comment. How was it gonna do
documentation
that?
receipts. She dropped the
And
nugget. Y'all took the nugget.
it is her job
No,
because
it's
she
not her
provided
job.
that. It
Well,
listen.
wait a minute. So she provided some tea, right?
I'm
Uh
too.
huh.
Kamisha, did she give you any receipts?
No.
No, that's why.
That's
That's
what
why
I'm
when
telling
it
y'all
was.
to do
Hold on.
that.
I didn't come to when I drop tea and I have receipts. I present differently. This was an open discussion about look who came into my chat. What we're talking about right here. What came into my chat. I don't know if this is true. I even allude to the fact that there are two adults. Don't get too deep into it, but this was in my chat about Vanessa. You come to the chat or live, whatever it was. She said no. So we talked about this maybe the first few minutes of the live. We wanted something else. But it was a very light conversation. It wasn't a drag. It was like, ooh, I know this. Allegedly, guys, they doing this. I didn't say anything. I didn't use the word sex. I was very delicate how I did it because I was being very
Absolutely.
respectful. So
Yes, you were.
I was very respectful to her.
You were.
I made sure I walked that line because I did not put that out there to the black woman, regardless how she feels about me. And that's straight up how I am. She can talk about me all she wants to, but I made a point of saying, you know what? I don't know if it's fully truth or not, but it was in my chat. Everyone else talking about it, not just in my chat. Let's talk about it and see what happens. But not
Because
Here is what doing this.
thank you, Mocha. Thank you, Mocha. Thank
What
you.
Mocha say?
But yes, and then she decided, and then she refused to come up and talk about it with
Because she
even her
really.
avatar. And but wait a minute, I'm not done yet. Not only is it on the internet, it's in several group chats that I'm in.
Okay, but you expect for them to come up here to
Yes,
talk, when
yes,
she got three
yes,
people coming at
yes.
her like an army.
Oh no
I
no
would.
no no no.
She
She could have
got
been
one, two,
no
three
no
coming
no
at
no
her.
no no. Let's rewind it back to about 11:45 Eastern Standard Time today. She could have definitely came up on the live with Kamisha when she dropped it several times in the chat because the live chat is already posted and I read through the comments.
Well, she's not obligated to come on live. Like it's not against the law. Like she's not.
But
She has a
but
choice.
she
I didn't
decided.
care if she came on the. For me, I didn't
She
care if she
dropped the
came on the live.
T, but
I gave
she.
Oh, Dondi,
my
that you're
thing. My
Donna
thing.
D. That's
I
right.
gave her the opportunity to come up there if she wanted to.
But
Of
then
course.
again, I can understand. I can understand that. I can understand somebody who is not very comfortable, coming
Listen,
to the
if you
coming. Wait, no.
mhm,
But can you provide something?
no,
Okay, so you're not comfortable, coming over here telling Kamisha, yo, this is what happened, just so that we can have this done, you know, Kamisha, this is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is who, we don't have necessarily to mention the names because we always want to protect the source.
Right. And
I didn't say
like I said, for Vanessa, I didn't care. When I asked her that last time and she didn't come up, I didn't even ask her again. I asked her for the opportunity to come up. She didn't want to come up. I didn't give a shit. She supports me in the chat and she dropped that tea.
She
But
does. She does.
I still wanted her to know that the whole thing started because of the comment. But I wasn't blaming her. I never did. I never will. The actions of Dakia and her people, Pookie and Ray Ray, had nothing to do with her. She typed in
There
the
it
chat,
is.
and then it went from there. So for me, I ain't got an issue with Vanessa. When I drop T, most of the time I make a big deal about it. I have receipts, the whole nine. But there are times there's receipts. I'm sorry, T will come and you don't have the receipt, but you know it's true. Unfortunately,
Wait,
if you
is it
post it,
easy? Not sure why Vanessa is an issue when all she does is just comment. Oh, she comments and she spills the tea.
I gotta go.
I didn't say she's an issue.
Spills the tea.
Are you not paying attention to what's going on? I didn't say.
But y'all, it's.
Go on, say you
But
already
King,
started.
go ahead, King.
Because this is it's very, you get upset with someone who made a comment.
I was upset with her. What are you talking about?
And you made the choice to decide to then bring it to the audience that you were talking to, say, hey, someone made a comment,
why are you saying I was upset with her?
You have no receipts to back it up, so you're frustrated because you had put this
no,
out there.
Sir. No, sir. Don't do that.
No receipts to back it up.
Don't do that. Don't tell me. I don't care what you're telling me. I'm telling you that's not what it was. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what it was. No, sir. No, sir. That's not what it was. I don't give a shit what you say. That's not what it was. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Don't be putting words in my mouth.
Vanessa.
That's not what it was. That's not what it was. I'm never embarrassed. I'll never take back that nothing. It wasn't a big deal. We were doing an open discussion about the comment. I've done discussion about comments all the time in my chat. It wasn't even a tea dropper. So you taking it. So no, sir, you are incorrect. Loud and wrong.
But this is coming off as because you're frustrated because you just said y'all keep saying, well, she didn't give me the receipts.
I did not say that. I just said that 5 times. I didn't say that. I didn't say that about her. I never said that.
He never
Do
said
not
that.
put words in my mouth.
This is what's being said here. Just you.
I'm the one who is asking for the receipt.
Alicia just said.
Don't say me. Don't say me. But don't say me. Don't say me though.
Alicia's speaking for you because you don't have to be.
I don't care what you think. Wrong women. Don't just say me. And you know, you come up. You came up.
But she wanted Vanessa to give y'all. Vanessa to give receipts. To give solid receipts, so because backlashes came your way.
But listen what I'm saying. I get that part. But I never said I get that last part. But I never said that. You accused me what somebody else said. These two rolling the dough. Excuse me. These two rolling the dough said it. I didn't say it.
King, let Kamisha say it. Yeah. Kamisha, go ahead.
I did not say that. I never said it. In fact, I made a point of saying that it was a light lie for me. Vanessa's cool with me. I said she's a big supporter. I said I don't care if she gave me receipts. That was Alicia and Maud, and they have the right to do that. I said I didn't care. So get it right.
And is that and those are facts. King. But that's true. It is me. I said, when I started this live at 8 Buffalo time, I said I wanted to see the receipt from Vanessa, right? And I said, Vanessa, if somebody told you that this happened, can you please share this receipt? Just so Kamisha is not receiving the hit. But Vanessa has been on this chat. Vanessa has been communicating with us. Vanessa is saying she's not going to disclose her source. Vanessa has been a friend of the one of the cast members of Ready to Love. And at that point, to me, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go by what she's saying because I'm not a friend. I even Camille, who I supported last season, it looks like Vanessa is so close to somebody on this cast. And at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go by what she's saying, what she's telling us. But Kamisha never said what you tried to insinuate. She did not say that. It was Lee with a T and myself that said, you know what, Vanessa, give us a T and give us the receipts. Just so we can speak on some, Dakia, did you do this? Did you do this? Because we have the receipts. This is what happened. This is what happened. You know what I'm saying? King, do you understand?
I hear what you're saying.
And so you cannot start blaming Kamisha over this.
I'm giving my perspective on what I'm saying.
And Vanessa, I don't want you to be respected in her, and I want you to disclose your source. I don't want
because she wants to scream at me. Like she's a queen, but I'm definitely a king. So it has to be expected to go both ways. Because she gonna talk when I'm talking, then I can talk while she's talking. It can't go
Yeah,
one
what
way.
are you saying? Say,
Well, she can
say.
yell at me and scream over me over me like while I'm talking because
No, go
I was
ahead, say.
making my point from what I got from this thing from what is being said on the slide from you guys, not from Alicia and you on behalf of Kamisha because she
Mm-hmm.
made the live on her behalf
Mm-hmm.
that y'all wanted receipts to back up the tea that was left as a comment that Kamisha chose to bring up during her live session because y'all wanted T to back it up because it was put out there and all this backlashes came Kamisha way and y'all wanted something to validate the T that was given by way of comment, by way of Vanessa. That's all I'm saying. So y'all are frustrated because you got no validation or no receipt to back up the T that was given that was shared. That's all I was saying.
But King, when Kamisha did her live, she also spoke about her mentorship program, and she also talked about how Maud, it seems kinda she's in between Dakia and Kamisha. The only reason I'm doing this live is not because of Vanessa. I'm not doing this live because of that. I'm doing this live because I was at work. I wasn't able to. Trust me, Kamisha told me she's gonna go live. I was hoping to join that live. I was at work. I wasn't able to do that, and therefore that's the only reason I'm doing this live, just so people don't think that Kamisha is throwing me under the bus.
Mom,
Okay?
King, I understand what you were saying, but understand what I'm saying that I had said more than one time when I said that it did not bother me for the receipts because to me, I took it as very, very light. Not what she dropped in the chat. It was an ooh and ah, and it was a distraction to the chat. So I brought it up in my live, like we do a comment corner where we're talking about things said in the comments. But I was very light talking about it because I was not putting it out there as this is T. I didn't put 10 on 10. I was putting it out there like, look, this was in my chat. This is what was going on. But everybody was distracted. I didn't know this was even going on. Blah 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 or whatever. And we gave a comment. We did a commentary, and we spent very small amount of time on it. We wanted something else. So and then like Ma was saying, I was talking about her because she was essentially put in the middle.
I was put in the middle. I
Yeah.
did not put myself there.
She didn't do it, but she was
No,
put
I
in the
didn't do
middle.
it. But King has been commenting and putting on the comments that I'm putting myself in the middle. I am not. King has been saying that I'm trying to put myself in this situation. No, I'm not. But then I remember one of the videos I said, when I saw that comment of Kamisha being threatened, I said, you're gonna be coming for Kamisha, you're gonna have to come through me first.
So
I'm
King, hold
entitled
on.
to say
So
that.
King, did you see that? And I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say they came from me in the chat. But King, did you see that comment that the family member made?
King, you're muted. We cannot hear you. King. Oh my gosh. Where did he go? King. Oh. Wait, Kamisha. Vanessa says, next live, I'm going to get on and tell you about my boss. Okay, Vanessa. Clicks. Yeah, the word of today, allegedly.
Lord.
King, we are waiting for you. You are supposed to respond. King.
Did you hear King what we said?
Give me 1 second.
Oh my. King,
I think
we have people waiting for you to.
I think he's in the middle of doing something.
Give me 1 second. You're wasting people's time.
We got 55 people in the chat. I need everybody to hit that like button and subscribe. I did post League with the T's link in the chats. Please make sure you hit that like
Vanessa,
button.
listen, and
Vanessa,
we always have a
you
good
good
time.
with me, baby.
It's all good. It's all good.
Honestly, it's all good, and
it's all good.
It really is. It really is. I get very passionate. Fire episode is mine, but at the end of the day, I'll be done with it. Like I never had an issue with Vanessa, like I said. But like everybody is in.
I had an issue with her
Yes,
when
and this is
and
true.
she
But
apologized.
you had a reason. You had a legit reason. You
Mhm.
came at mine in a off a left a off way by saying you're trying to be like community reviews. I understand why Mod had her issue. It made
Jessica,
perfect sense.
Jessica, I have talked to Dakia, and Dakia has told me she has met Wiley 3 times in public
No,
after
she
the show
means after,
ended.
no, she means after all of this, he does the kid. She means now after everything. That's what she
Oh,
means.
oh, I can wait a minute. I can do that right now.
Y'all know Ma keeps it 100%.
I'm not shying away of anything. I'm texting her right now. Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I don't think the Kia realized that when
I'm
I
back.
did when I okay, King, what
King, go ahead.
well no, did he hear did he even hear what the question? Did you hear
I didn't hear the question because I stepped away. I was away from the mic.
okay, well one thing I said, I said I understood what you were trying to say. And I can't remember what I said after that, but I said I understood what the point that you were trying to make. I said, but I want you to understand my point when you're saying, Commissioner, you asked for receipts and you didn't. For me, it was a light live. Now, of course, it went to a completely different level, whatever. But it was a very, very, very light live to me, and it went to another place because the rumor was already out there before I even talked about it. And I never Vanessa for her coming up here was never a big deal to me. And I made a point that in my live and even in here or receipts. But if I'm doing a receipt or tea dropping live, it's serious to me, and I put a whole lot of shit on it. That was just like, look, comment corner. Look what they said. Da, 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 da. Now, my girls, they have their own opinion. They do what they got to do. But what you missed was we said when her cousin came for me, I asked, did you see that part? I'm gonna say came for me, but did you see that post of what he said or whatever?
Yes,
He
I saw the post when he with the cousin had left the comment he left towards you, telling you know telling you because he was telling you that you need to stop or whatever that you what you need to that you was it was going it's going to go to another place basically it's going to go it could go left basically like
how did
going
you feel about
in a
that?
direction.
Jessica, wait for the interview.
How did you feel about that? I wanted to know. How did you feel about that?
I wasn't I of course I did this there was I was shocked because I was like wow like it's starting to turn hostile and the cousins it's obviously it's upset and and it's responding out of anger and I definitely don't think you should be threatened anyone should be threatened threatened you're a blogger you do your job as a blogger to blog and I think it just went it went to another place it's going
Right.
to it went to a place it shouldn't have went we all everyone has rights to their emotions, but to threaten someone, take
Right.
it to where it is extreme. And I was like, whoa, that's going too far. And he's a man. It's like, yeah, like
Thanks.
you shouldn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to know your feedback, but then we know you didn't hear. But then we were talking about that. We want to know what you thought. Go ahead. You was, Ma was saying you said she got put in the middle. When I was saying that I believe that the kid put her in the middle. I didn't. I never came to Ma about it. I kept her out of it. The kid put her in the middle by coming to her about me, in my opinion. To me, if her and the kid talk as cast members a blogger, that's normal. I'm cool with that because I knew she didn't really cool for me. I like me because I celebrated her people that she didn't like and you Eric. I got it. I knew the assignment. But don't go to her about me. You put her in the position. Why would you do that? That's the only issue I have. That's how she got put in the middle. Because I chose not to put Mod in it. I did on purpose. Because I knew she's a blogger. I'm not going to put her in that position. But when she does it, it's not right to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said she put herself in the middle of this. So,
It
okay.
was the reason why I said that because when I got wind of my doing this her notification from her YouTube that she was gonna do this live, I was like, well, why isn't my doing like live?
So, but you understand now.
But I understand you doing it because because Kamisha is your friend and you wanted to speak on
It's
from
not even about that. It's not about that. It's because Kamisha is my friend, of course, and
yeah,
then Dakia, I support Dakia. I've been supporting Dakia, and therefore, of course,
you but
Hold on.
but you are in the middle because you support the Kia and Kamisha is your friend, so you are in the middle by way of that. And what
yeah.
I'm saying is that while you going live and doing this live, it could cause unnecessary um issue with you and the Kia, because the Kia will feel like you made this live as a way to come at her. That's what I was saying, because she can take this live the wrong way. It can be taken by her. That's why I said because you and her do have some type of relationship, and
Right,
I didn't
right.
want you doing this
But
to.
but okay, but do you not think that Takia saying the things she said to my puts her in a bad position with me? It's like Takia wants Ma to choose. I'm just being honest. You want her to choose Takia, not I'm saying you. I'm saying like Takia talking to my I didn't come to mind about this because I didn't want to involve her. Just be honest with you. But Takia coming to mind about me is wrong. Because you are putting her in that position where she has information. She's,
I
she got. I'm just saying this to choose between what should I go to the Kia because my mom or my mentor. And to me, that's why I didn't involve her, King, because I didn't want her to be in that position. But the Kia put her in that position, in my opinion, by coming to her about me.
but
Agree.
to that I say
You
this. To
agree?
that I say
Do you agree, King, or not?
Yeah, I agree. Her
Okay.
coming to her about
but
you.
Right.
Put her,
to that
Not
though.
saying she was dragging me. I'm saying talking about me at all, or saying I don't like this, whatever. If she had an issue, she came to me behind the scenes and DM me and said, "Look, or whatever." Even she should have said something not too mod. In my opinion, not too mod. She should have came to me.
But to that I say, I mentioned this. I said, you know what? I have been blocked by Carmen. All right. And Carmen, if she has anything to say about me, she's not gonna tell me directly. She's gonna go tell somebody who she feels comfortable with.
Well,
Dakia did the same thing.
hold on, listen. Let me say about
Dakia,
Carmen. By Carmen, I've told, and Carmen is how I feel. I've told Carmen directly.
yeah,
That's my girl. That was, Carmen will tell you this. I said to Carmen, "That's my girl,
no,
100%." Even though Ma has her own
Kamisha,
mind and her own
Kamisha,
thing.
yeah.
Yes.
No, all I'm saying is Carmen and Dakia, they are two different people.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay.
way they react to information is not the way Carmen is gonna react to her information is not the way that I'm gonna expect Dakia to do.
Okay.
Right? I never asked Dakia anything when you went live. Dakia told me that, please tell Kamisha, I did not sleep with Wiley. I have met Wiley 3 times.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Because I think she didn't know, just didn't want to engage.
No, but do you understand what I'm saying, King? Do you see what
Yes.
I'm saying? Her telling you that. Why? I never said she did any of those things. If my live, okay, King, what I'm saying is this: if my live would have went live and said, "Hey, Takia slept, whatever," then I would 100% say yes. I understand her saying defending herself or whatever.
But
don't
blame.
King. I said
But
none of those things.
Kamisha, don't blame her for coming to me because she feels maybe comfortable telling me, you know what? Because I say this, if I have a problem with confessions, if I have a problem with confessions, and I know confessions is rocking with Dina, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna go through Dina to make confessions know this is how I'm feeling. Then I'm not gonna fault the process. When she was doing that, she was not intending to hurt Kamisha. She was in her goal and purpose was, you know what? I want this message to get to Kamisha. But the only way that this message can get to Kamisha is gonna be through Maud. Because Kamisha, because Dakia is a human being. Dakia has her feelings. Dakia has seen Kamisha celebrate Black love, and I'm here for it. I'm here for Carmen and Donovan. Go ahead, have fun. Go ahead, Clifton and enjoy, have fun. But these are the people that she doesn't rock with. And humanly, if somebody is posting and celebrating people that I don't rock with, they're gonna have feeling some type of way. Do you see what I'm saying, Kamisha?
Yes.
So she already has this already. Therefore, that's what I said. Even before I told her anything, she watched the live. But even before I said, you know what, Kamisha did not use those words. Kamisha, she had already formed her
own opinion.
Yes, because of the things that she has seen, because of the things people have been sending to her. Because listen, she did not know that you're gonna go live. People send things to her. People are like, oh, do you know Carmen is gonna Kamisha is going live, Kamisha is saying all this. People are sending stuff to her. She has no idea that my issue or what breaks my heart is Kamisha is doing a whole lot of stuff protecting, promoting Black women on this platform. Not just a Black women. She's welcome to mentoring even men. But right now we have just Black women, 6 of us or 7 of us. On the other hand, Dakia is doing a whole lot, protecting, exposing, giving opportunities to Black children who wants to dance, who want to do ballet, who want to do all this. And I give an example of my daughter when I started this view. With this live. Not many people who are watching me when I started. And I see my daughter when she was 5, 6, she wanted to do ballet. But I introduced her to a class of all white girls. She felt uncomfortable. She quit. Dakia is giving an opportunity to girls who are Black. Can't we celebrate? Okay, we are celebrating. Can we bring Kamisha, who is doing wonderful, trying to make sure that women are winning on these social media streets. And Dakia is on this other side, making sure our children have an opportunity just like any other child in this country. Can we bring these two together behind the scenes? That was my agenda. That's what I was trying to do. I was not trying to cause any messiness. I'm not trying to say, oh, Kamisha told me to do this and this. No, I'm an adult. I'm a woman. I am a mother of 3 children. I say what I need to say. Kamisha does not say what I need to say. But Kamisha calls me every day. Kamisha wants to see me win every day. I have love for Kamisha. I have a relationship that I have with Kamisha that I don't have with Dakia. I'm not shy about that. I'm not shy about that. To get to where I am right now, I would not have done that if it wasn't for Kamisha. But I'm not also trying to downplay what Dakia has done. And these two can be on the same platform. These two can achieve their goals. This Dakia can help our children get where they are. Kamisha can help these children's mothers to be able to support these children to get where they are. And can't we do that? Can't we do that?
Wow.
Can't we do that? So that we are not here attacking anybody. We are here celebrating a Black woman who wants to see other bloggers get where she is. Because if you mention Kamisha on Ready to Love, everybody knows Kamisha. She doesn't want to be alone there. She wants to share her table with all of us. Dakia doesn't want to be the only person who is owning an industry where she's exposing and giving an opportunity to Black children to give that dance, do that ballet. Let's get a Simone Biles. Let's get another Simone Biles. She is there doing everything she can to give us opportunities, and we celebrate her. Therefore, we don't care who is sleeping with who.
What did Monique King mean? Was I love mod? I hate she keeps getting dragged into mess.
What? No. Kamisha.
I'm asking. I'm not saying anything.
Kamisha. We are talking about you. I'm saying Kamisha. What Kamisha is doing?
I was just asking.
Kamisha. What Kamisha is doing on these social media streets, which is powerful, which is great, which people have to recognize that. When my kids get up in the morning, they're on TikTok, they're on Instagram. Kamisha is owning those streets.
Oh,
she's creating room for kids to make. You know what? Kamisha came before us. If my daughter wants to have a dance, Dakia has an opportunity for my kids to feel not. You know what? My instructor is Black, just like I am.
So the key is helping you with your children, like helping you with your children. She's helping you like.
Oh my God!
She's helping you with your children. She's helping you with your children.
She's not. When she helps Black children in this country, yes, she's helping my children.
But the way you're talking is if like she's personally helping you your children.
No, if she's you cannot understand. I am a mother of 3 children. No. I am a mother of 3 children. If I see a Black child winning, that's my child. And it doesn't have to. It doesn't mean that I give, but
I
no, because you say
get
no. You said is that he helping your children? Yes, he is. She's helping any African
but
black
I'm
child in this country.
she
Those are my
personally
children.
helping you and your children because the way you speak, how you're presenting it is if she's personally helping you and your children. She's personally helping get your daughter into a dance school, a dance program. This is how you presented it to me. That's why I asked that question. I wasn't asking to be smart or sarcastic.
No,
Or
you
to,
are being smart. You are being smart,
I was
and
not being smart. I
you
was asking you
already
a question.
know. No, you already know
I
I
was
live in
asking you a
Buffalo.
question, but you're not listening because you're doing all this talking. I'll ask you a question because when you presented it as if the Kia was helping you personally with your children, because that's why it's coming out to me. So I asked you a question to get clarity on it, and then you gave me the clarity by saying no, she's not helping me personally, but she's helping children around the world, and so by helping other children, that's to me is helping my children. Now I get what you're saying, Ma.
And
We're smart.
no, I get that, and I get that it's not just all the children, but it's many black children who have not had the opportunity.
And I understand.
And therefore, that's what I'm saying. I was not here this night. I wasn't coming here to attack anybody. I wasn't. We are not coming here to, bring down any black women. All right. That's where I was coming from.
But I understand it. I understand it, but
Mm-hmm.
this live could be perceived as that because she sees this live, she's not gonna know. Oh, I was doing this not to attack or not to call out, not to do this and that. She was doing it for a reason that was a positive reason. She's not gonna know this just by looking at it. She's gonna assume, okay, mom made a live. Okay, then my name is mentioned in the live, throughout the live, and then they're asking Vanessa questions. It's gonna be taken a different way. It can be taken a different way. It can be taken a totally different way than what you
Wait,
hope is looking.
wait, and how is it going to be taken a different way?
Because
That
it
I'm
can be
attacking
taken
the Kia?
negatively, yeah, about the Kia. She could take it. It can be taken negatively by her because when she sees this, she's not gonna know. Well, Ma did this thing. Ma did this live.
Well,
Now but she's not gonna know.
King,
All she
King,
sees a live,
King,
and she's gonna listen to it. Like, well,
King.
look, Mom's
If she
talking.
listens, she's not going to listen to it.
No, I said she will listen to it. She will
She will
listen to it.
not.
I know. I said she will listen to it. She will listen to it.
And
She'll
But
watch
then if
that.
she, but then if she listens to it, she's not going to be twisted.
King, what are you saying? That you're saying listen to the whole live about the children part? I'm sorry, I'm trying to.
No, the live itself. I'm saying because I'm saying this live itself. I'm saying that the Kia, it can be taken. This live can be taken two different ways. She could take it as, oh, okay, Ma is doing this is nothing negative, or oh, okay, Ma made a live and it's I'm kind of talking about in a live and it's kind of about me. And instead of why she didn't call me directly, why she making it live, and it's about me. She can be taking this dad because it's live is kind of about her in a sense. It can be taken that way as well. That's why I said you put yourself in a situation where this could go left or right.
Well, but do you understand? But up until this moment that me and you are here, can it be taken in any way that I am attacking her though?
How you presented it to me? No. To me, no.
And that's a point.
But I'm not her. See, I'm not her.
But if she doesn't take that,
I don't think she's going to take it as Maud is attacked. I mean, in my opinion, Maud has been just like myself. And I'm sure, King, you've been in the position that it's hard to be in that line. For myself, it's sometimes hard to be in that line. When me and Maud go back and forth, depending on you've seen it, or when it's Carmen in the chat, and I know Maud and her to get along. It's hard to be in that line, to be in between as a blogger, as a and I get it because Maud been there, so have I, and I'm sure King would. You've been there as well. It's not easy. That's why I said for people who said they watched the live, it felt like that. The live I did by Wiley and herself wasn't bad. It wasn't like I was coming for her. It wasn't like a trying to throw. It was some real tea out there. I put it in a soft way to it. I didn't want to come out that way, and the people received it that way. I don't think she watched the live. In my opinion, I think she probably got a little clip up with other people who said, "Oh, she said this, blah blah." And I don't think she watched it, and this is my opinion, because if she would have watched it, she wouldn't have taken the way she did. Because I made a point of coming at her, or coming at the topic, I'd rather say, as delicate as possible, including with Vanessa's involved. I didn't make a big deal about Vanessa either. So for everything to come up such woo, 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 woo. I never understood it with the whole blocking. I was like, I kind of like, okay. The cousin thing was off to me. It was weird. It just didn't. The smoke wasn't given for that. I wasn't giving that. I didn't come on a live going off, dragging. None of that was given. So to me, I tell Madam Taysom and King, I felt like she was looking for a reason, an opportunity to come at me because she didn't like me the whole season. Maybe the whole Eric interview pushed over the edge. I don't really know. But I felt like she wanted the opportunity to do something, and this was her opportunity to say, "Oh, I blocked Commissioner Reviews," and tell her cousins and family that blogger lied on me, and they all came for me. Because it wasn't just him. I made a point about just him, but it wasn't just him. It was other people also in my comments as well. I just didn't address it. Just being honest, and they were all negative.
Mm-hmm.
Like I understand where you come from, Kamisha, and I understand that you weren't that you were that your whole point was not about not having documents or whatever to back up the tea. That wasn't even your point, because that was Alicia's like thing she wanted, and so when Alicia was speaking, I look at her speaking for you because she is your friend and you mentor her. So I look at her speaking as her as being like your voice, like my is your voice as well, like you're their voice at times.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked at it as that. Not necessarily because you didn't say that, but I looked at it as that. So I took it as, okay, she's speaking for Kamisha because she's Kamisha's friend, she's Kamisha's voice because she's expressing her frustration, not Kamisha's, but she's expressing her frustration because she doesn't like what's going on with Kamisha being attacked or being disrespected by the situation. That's how I was taking it from her. But I understand that that was not your specific issue and not where you were coming from. And I understand that.
And King, King, on my platform, we King and I, we haven't agreed on many things. All right, but I'm open to understanding where he's coming from, because deep down he wants to see me win. Deep down, I know I want to see him win. Right, right. And so it's not about King and all that and Maud. It's not about that. Today I was just trying to make sure that two Black women are not on these social media streets fighting over nonsense, all right? Over something somebody said. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I keep going to that, and people might think that this is fun. People might think this is very light, but I take it seriously. I have three children. I want to see them, getting there in life. And when I have somebody who is calling me every day, whenever I do an interview, she's calling me, telling me, Maud, you did great. But you know what, Maud? You can do A, B, C, and D to make you better in the next interview you're doing. That's Kamisha. She's calling me, yeah, you did that good. She wants to make you feel, yes, you accomplished whatever you needed to accomplish. But then again, Maud, you can do A, B, C, and D to get to the next level. But I'm also going to appreciate Dakia, who is not on social media streets, who might not understand when Kamisha put that post. She might not understand this is Kamisha's MO. This is how Kamisha does. And for her, she thinks, oh my gosh, Kamisha thinks that she's going to do an interview with me? I don't want issues. I don't want problems. And I can see her coming from that perspective. But then again, I'm just not going to bash her just because of that. I also want to see the Dakia, who is helping us, who is helping our children. Okay?
But see, I would never ask you to, but I really feel like King, she thought that post meant interview, and she got all the tizzy about it. And I never said we were doing an interview. There's another thing that just baffles me. She put it out there that we were doing an interview, and I never said it. Nothing on my post. My post, I didn't delete anything. And not one post says, we're doing an interview tomorrow at 5:00. So I understand a lot of what both of you guys are saying. Listen to everything what everybody's saying. But King, I never said the things that she is putting out there. And that's why I said I felt like it was an opportunity for her. The difference is this is not her arena. This is mine.
Yeah.
This is my arena. The social media, the whole thing, to how I arrange it. I know what I'm doing. to put
Mhm.
receipts up on the screen. When your family member then decides to come to my
Yes.
YouTube chat, after I blocked them on Instagram, it was elevated and I did not escalate it. I didn't want it to escalate. To this day, I'm a G like that. I'm from Texas, baby. I'm from the South. This is nothing. But what I'm saying is, don't put stuff out there if this is not your arena. This is mine, though. I'm the
Mhm.
queen of this.
Yeah.
She's not. This is not familiar. She's not familiar with this area. For her to assume I'm doing an interview because I said, "Dear Dakia, live tomorrow." Why would you take that as an interview post? It wasn't even decorated or anyway. I'm just
Listen, I made that very clear. I made that very clear. You know, I said, you know, there must be some misunderstanding. Okay, there must be some misunderstanding, and this is very true. And I'm being honest. I'm being very honest about this situation. She doesn't. She doesn't know. You know, she's been introduced to, you know, Ready to Love, and everybody is giving an opinion about her. All right. But Kamisha has been on these streets. She knows what she does. She knows how she performs. She knows what she does, you know, whenever she's doing an interview. But Dakia might not be aware of Kamisha's way of doing things. So do you see the misunderstanding?
I see there was understanding, but the king of shade in mind. Would you put out there, oh, so and so said they're interviewing with me and block them and tell everybody in the world she's doing clickbait? I'm not interviewing anybody. But I never said it. I never posted that we're doing an interview.
Well, I agree.
But see, because I saw that, I was like, when I saw it, when I saw it, I was like, well, to me, it was like, you were calling her out. I took it as that, like, because she's calling this girl out. I didn't take it as an interview. I took it as more of a call out. I don't know how she took to how she would proceed it as an
And
interview.
why did you feel that way?
Because the dear is like, right, like, dear, this is to you.
King is correct. King is very smart because it's a blogger way of saying. Okay, King, he probably seen other bloggers do it. Like if you don't want to address the person or have them on your live, you just say, "Dear John." Like if I didn't want to deal with King, I'm just using an example, baby. I'm gonna say, "Dear King," and I'm gonna go live about it and talk to you as if you're there, but you're not there. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all that it was. That's all it was.
But can we extend some grace to Dakia, who does not understand the social media streets?
For her, ask the question. Okay,
she's gonna see
the question. She should have asked the question to somebody who may or may not know about it.
But she's not gonna ask Kamisha.
But she could have asked you. She could have asked you, Ma. Why she didn't ask you? Like
exactly.
And I told her.
She already posted on her channel those interviews and clickbait. I'm not interviewing anybody. Why? I never said it.
And that part I agree with you because I told her, you know, I'm gonna find out from Kamisha. But before even I found out, she had already posted.
Right, so she already posted already that she wasn't doing it's a clickbait. You're accusing me. Like I said, King, understand what I'm saying, Ma. That's my name.
Yeah.
I do thing with clickbait. For most bloggers, you never want that attached to your name. So she may not understand it, but let me school her now. Saying about the clickbait is not good for a blogger. That means you're bringing people to your channel for no reason at all, for nothing. And I want you, Kamisha, to also understand the other different kind of a perspective. Therefore, you know, she could have, you know, misunderstood. She could have misread whatever you wrote.
When they said the way it was read was "Dear Kia on live tomorrow."
I'm just trying over here.
But no, I'm asking King because King is a different point of view. King, where was that with you? Because everything he said was on point. Now he didn't talk to me from a can of paint, but he literally pretty much cornered it of what it was. It was a Dear John letter.
It was. That's what it was.
It was going to be or whatever. So it doesn't understand. It doesn't. I'm sorry to say it doesn't make any sense for her to say the clickbait. I'm not doing an interview with anybody. Okay.
Okay.
I never said.
Y'all coming for me. But first of all, Mocha, you're not supposed to be here because you are in Niagara Falls and you never called me.
Oh no.
Ooh.
So Mocha, I gave you my cell phone number, never called me.
But King,
you are on Niagara Falls, you never called me. Okay, Mocha, go ahead.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I said thank you for your perspective. I do appreciate it because it was different. and I wanted to hear that. It's just why I wanted to ask you, because
Yeah.
I know you weren't involved, and I wanted to hear
Mhm.
your initial opinion about what you saw. Because I questioned
Mhm.
myself for a second, like, did I put it as an interview? You know, I thought about it after the fact, like, well, did I put it that way? You know, even though my intention was not interview, I don't do that. And I've had interviews canceled before. I've done that. That's happened before. But I've never
Mhm.
put an interview out there that was not going to happen as a clickbait. In fact, I'm at a point of saying in my life that I would probably never interview her because she's not a fan of me. I said that on my live before. So why
Yeah,
would you come around?
but you can also say, you know what? Not so many people, not everybody, not everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Mhm.
can.
So not everybody who watched your live, right? So they never had this kind of understanding. But
Okay.
I can see where the Kia can read that post and think, oh my gosh, Kamisha is saying that I'm gonna be interviewing with her.
I can't see that. I'm sorry.
Can you
My can you
can you
explain
see
how?
it or you cannot?
I can no, I cannot see that post as if I would have said something like, "We're gonna be talking tomorrow," or a conversation, or she may stop by, or something alluding to that. Then maybe I
Yeah.
can say yes. I didn't say anything about her coming on my channel.
Or talking
I'm
live with
just trying to extend
Yes,
some
yes,
grace.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
Extend some grace.
Mhm. But I got a question. How are you seeing the way you're seeing it? What about what Kamisha Rowe made you make you see it as if she was saying that she was going live with the Kia? What about it?
Good question, King.
What about what? What she posted?
Yeah, because you said you see it as her saying she was going live with the kids. So what about what Kamisha Rowe?
Because that's what the Kia shared with me. Because the Kia read that post and thought, you know, my gosh, Kamisha is saying I'm gonna be going live with her, and people are sending me people. Remember, it's not just Kamisha who is reading this post. Everybody is reading this post, and people, even if the Kia has blocked Kamisha, people who follow Kamisha, there are some people who follow Kamisha and they also follow the Kia. And
Mm.
these are the people who have been sending her screenshots. Are you going live with Kamisha? Are you going live with Kamisha? All right. And so she sees this and she's asking me, no, I'm not doing any live with Kamisha.
She should have investigated
And I
more.
shared this
She, no, she was going
I
by what
agree.
everybody was saying. I don't think she looked at it. King, what do you think? I don't think she looked at anything. I think that
Mm-hmm.
she went by what third party people told her, which I mean, I understand that. But if it was me, I would at least took a glance at it to see, okay, maybe let me see if the post is that, just to see before I
Mm-hmm.
start, into a frenzy. She didn't do that. She went on what everybody else said. And
That's what she did. You know what everybody else said instead of like you said, taking a look at it or texting mine saying, "Mine, what do you think? Am I tripping? Can you look at the title and let me know if I'm reading it wrong." Did she do it? Did she ask you mine? What you thought about it? Did she ask your opinion?
No.
Problem number one, she was asking
But I
your.
shared, I
she
said,
said probably one.
I went back and I said that no, because I asked Kamisha. Kamisha, didn't I ask? Because
I
listen,
think so.
I don't want to be I
You're not. You're not. You doing it.
I'm very transparent.
You are
Listen,
exactly.
I want to say, if the Kia, and I'm gonna tell the Kia, you know what? I'm gonna ask Kamisha about this, and I told the Kia I'm gonna be asking Kamisha about the situation. Okay, but before I got
Obviously.
back to the Kia had already posted about I'm not doing interviews. But before that, she had already told me I'm gonna be telling my people that I'm not doing any interview with Kamisha. Not, and she never posted Kamisha. She said I'm not doing any interview with anybody.
She won't put my name up there, but
She
yes,
never did.
it's implied. It's
She never
implied.
did.
It's implied.
And people are smart, and if they the people that follow her, they send her the screenshots saying, oh my gosh, you doing an interview? No, she's talking about the interview. So they're smart. Say no, she's talking about Kamisha. They put two together.
Exactly. Very smart kid. Yes, that's actually it's too. That's exactly what happened because a lot
And
of
that's
times.
what Monique. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because the Kia will be live tomorrow. Kamisha reviews. I would
No,
definitely think the same.
it says Dear Takia. Dear Takia is the title of a show, people. It does not say Takia will be live tomorrow. It says Dear Takia will be live tomorrow. Oh my God. They did not say I'm going live with Dakia. My interview with Dakia is a name of a show. It's not my fault that you're not social media savvy. And that's a personal problem. I'm sorry. Shit. Talk about, I'm not doing live with anybody. I said, dear Dakia, how does King get it? And he hadn't even talked to me or nothing. But he knew what it was. Lying in the sand. That's exactly what it was. Oh my God, man.
Because when you go live, when you have an interview, you going live, you're gonna say something to reference. This person is joining me. You're not gonna put dear Dakia. You would put going live with Dakia today
Tell
at
me
5.
again, King.
Tune in. And there'll be something like that. When you do your interviews, you word it a certain way to present that I'm going to be interviewing this person. That what Kamisha wrote does not present it in the way she's been interviewed Dakia. I didn't get that.
First of all, confessions. I am not seeing. I was actually. Where is confessions? I was asking. Confessions is still saying I'm not reading. Confessions, you're not anywhere on these comments.
She's
You're
here.
not anywhere.
She told me she was coming.
Confessions.
She told me she was going to be in here.
Am I restricted? Restricted to what? You mean confessions not subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Do you know what? Stop it.
Jesus. Confessions, you have not subscribed?
Not the Wiley show. Oh,
I need the
no.
receipts.
Cast member
Confessions, send me the screenshots that you have subscribed. I cannot see confessions. She's complaining that we're not reading her comments, but I cannot see her anywhere. Where is confessions? I don't see confessions anywhere.
She probably watched, but just ain't commenting. She told me she was going to watch.
Wait a minute. Okay, Kamisha, somebody has something for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna block them. I'm digging them on nerve. So,
Lene.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
I've already told you what I told you, so.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. I blocked from the wrong channel. Hold on, let me unblock it. That was an accident. Damn, I thought it was on my live. My bad.
Jessica,
damn, I blocked them
Jessica,
for me.
What?
Oh, never mind, I did it.
Jessica, what I was told, they started up right after the initial.
My bad.
Oh.
That was accident.
Vanessa has been spilling the tea.
I'm gonna block you from my channel. Don't talk to me anymore. I'm not responding to you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue. You can continue. Go ahead. I'm not responding to you though. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
King, go ahead.
Oh,
did you have a question for me, King?
No, but so did you? Because you never answered my question. Did you think when you initially saw Kamisha's post, did you think that she was mean that she was going live with Dakia?
No.
Okay, so you didn't.
And I expressed that.
Because I didn't get that either. When I saw, okay, she's going live to have a conversation, not with Dakia, but to just call her out, basically, in her own way of calling her out and responding to the situation, but not having an interview with Dakia herself. So people took that and was reaching and took that and made it seem as though she was. And like Kamisha said, what Dakia did was she got those screenshots and then she formed her opinion based off of screenshots and what those people said, not her own opinion. Because if she was thoroughly confused, she would have reached out to you and asked you as her friend, say, "Hey, Ma, I see someone on Kamisha's page saying something about Dakia. Is that?" And I think she's talking about we're going live, but I'm not sure. Can you look at it and tell me if I'm wrong? She didn't do that, and that was a problem right there, because if she had done that, this would have been an issue. But she didn't do that. She took the feedback she got from people that saw those screenshots and based her opinion off of that and assumed this off of that, which is wrong to do, because it leads to where we are now, which is right. A communication issue, which is a misunderstanding.
Right. I understand that, and I can only, listen. These people are new to these social media streets. These cast members, they don't understand how the game is. Mm-hmm. Kamisha understands this better. I'm getting there, right?
Yeah.
They just don't understand. Kamisha is not to blame. Kamisha is not to blame for speaking on somebody's making a comment while she was doing a live video like we are doing right now, right? Mm-hmm. We are addressing comments on the people who are on the chat because you appreciate them being there. All these people, we are not paying them to be there. They have taken their time to come watch our live. They have taken their time to support us. All right. And so they deserve the energy and attention. And Kamisha gave that when she read that comment about Dakia and the situation, and she addressed it. But then everybody, after she addressed it, like Kamisha does, whenever she says something, everybody's gonna be speaking on it, which happened, and it got to Dakia's ears. All right. And so for Dakia, if she never did those things, you can also imagine how she feels about it. Say, I never did those things. Why are people accusing me of the things that I did not do? I've already received enough hate from Eric situation. All right. I've already received many people coming for me. And so she's going to defend herself. So do you see do you see? I can see it both ways. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want the blame game, though.
Monique, I was putting the post out. I was having sleep writing it real quick, so please don't cover my punctuation saying that it would have changed everything. That necessarily, people got it. They knew the dear thing. I didn't put a comma. Okay, so you cover my punctuation. Here I am. It was a comma that I missed, but it was still dear so and so. Everybody on the planet know what dear so and so means. It doesn't mean interview. I mean, unless I have. What's that noise?
Monique is telling you that you should have put some punctuation on it. Monique is shady also.
I can be just as shady as well. Who can't understand dear from live?
Exactly. It's just two totally different.
Dear from interview.
It's like a letter.
Dear from.
Hey, Jeremy. This is good.
Dear is like what you write when you're writing a letter. So you keep dear in live confused, something is wrong.
Oh my God.
Kamisha, can you address that?
You said live was misleading? Well, look, y'all. Oh my God. I have literally the same pattern. The promotion might be a different color from one interview to another, but most of it says I'm going to do a live interview with such and such. I tagged them in it. I have the flyer there. I give the date, the times. I would never put things sloppy up there and saying, oh, they're live tomorrow, as if that was the way I'll do an interview promotion. Make sense. But okay.
Yeah. But you know, for Kamisha goes above the wave, goes above, you know, people try to understand everybody's person, and that's what she's doing right now. And I was hoping that you can also see from Dakia, because Dakia is not on these social media streets. When she reads that post, she's thinking, oh my gosh, Kamisha's gonna interview me. You know what I'm saying? And
okay, I'll give her. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Okay, she misunderstood it. Maybe people misunderstood it. It's no big deal.
Did.
But once you found out that's not what was happening, the way you handle it is to have your family member. Maybe you didn't know your family member was gonna do it, but your family member had to find out. How did they find out? You didn't put me in the post
because maybe.
Hold on. My name wasn't. Hold on, baby. My name was not in the post. So how did your family know about any of this? Make that make sense to me. We can say you're Miss Innocent and Miss Perfect Angel and all that shit, but please let me know. How did your family know who came at me with your comment with all the rah and the smoke? How did they know about the allegedly lie or the allegedly lie about an interview in the clickbait allegedly?
Yeah, somebody had to give family member your name or direct them to you for them to be able to come exactly at you and know exactly where to find you to leave that comment. She did. Because I mean, it makes the Kia told shared this with.
Hold on, baby. Lene said go back to grammar school. Well, why don't you go to unblock school? Because
wait, what?
You're blocked right now. You're blocked.
What happened?
So go to unblock school. Thank you so much.
Lene. It's
No,
nasty and
we're
rude.
not doing that. This is a positive live.
He said, "Go
We
back to
are here to
go back to grammar
support.
school,
This
but
is how I
go
started
back
this
to my
live.
block.
This is
Go
how
back
I
to the
started
block."
this live with some positive. And you have a drink? Go ahead, drink. Have that shot. Okay.
Ma, really?
We are here because I respect two women, black women, two different lanes. Kamisha, who is doing amazing things on these social media streets. The Kia, who is doing amazing things on this, on our children. We're not gonna try to bash anybody. We're not doing that. This life is about celebrating that and trying to say, you know what, we can have a discussion. We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. All right? And you all know, everybody who is here knows that, you know, how much I value and respect Kamisha. You have, if you have watched me, you know that, you know, one of the videos that I did, I was like, you know what, if somebody's gonna come for Kamisha, they're gonna have to come through me first. And I still stand by that because Kamisha is not malicious. Even when people might think, you know, when she was putting that post, she was no, that's not who she is. Every day when she gets up in the morning, she's thinking about, you know, how am I gonna get this social media street better for people who look like me. She worked with me when she had COVID. She was calling me, Mad, you have to do this. I didn't know that she was sick. It was until she beat the COVID. She was telling me, you know, when I was doing this thing with you, I had COVID.
The reason why I did that is because it's super important to me. When I started this, the ladies where they were on their channel, I made a lot of mistakes coming up on YouTube. And these ladies, some were not even going live. Ma wasn't even going live on her channel. She wasn't doing any of this stuff. I had to almost talk to her every day to change her whole channel, her whole look of her channel, the sound, everything to be mod. I worked with her because I knew what she could. I saw the potential from the first time that she was on my panel, just like I did with all the other ladies. And we did it behind the scenes. But then you all just see the growth. You all just see the beauty of what she is. But I helped her because she didn't want to do. She just, I don't know. I struggled in the beginning because she didn't want to go live or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now she'll be monetized soon, and I'm very proud of her because she's kicked much butt since I've been working with her, and it was a struggle. Sometimes we go back and forth, and I know I get on her nerves, but the results and everything, people come to her. I love the way your background looks. I love the way the beginning comes on. Everything I did was geared towards her personality. She's a great personality. She's beautiful. I love the way she brings her channel. To find her voice, I just wanted her to have it because I knew it was there. And I see how the channel, I see how the chat and the people love her. So everything I said was right. I knew I was right. So when
Wait,
people
who is
talk
the
crap,
police? Who is
oh
the
Lord,
police?
when people talk crap, King, they don't know,
King.
but they don't know what it is. They don't know what it
But
is.
wait, but King, who is the FBI?
Mocha Mima.
Mocha, are you the Mocha? Mocha is the FBI now.
Most of my security of mine, yeah, I know she's my security. I didn't know that. She's my security, real talk. Let me tell you something. They were coming for me in that last when they Kojo interview. Oh
Ellen.
my God, she king. She dragged like the whole entire chat. It was
Who,
everything.
Mocha?
Yeah, man. Yes,
Ooh.
she became my security after that. She did not like that. When they came for me, she came on that chat. She put everybody down. It was everything. Read their faces off, King.
She
And
is
that's
Wow.
such. Listen, she was in Niagara Falls, 10 minutes away from my house. She was supposed to call me. She never called me. And then she's posting pictures on social media how she's enjoying Niagara Falls.
Ooh.
Mocha. And she's saying, "Oh, I texted you. You never texted me."
Ooh.
Ooh.
Put the phone down. My God. You see what I got, the King? Do you see that stuff I got to deal with? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Mocha, I
She's
need you to
driving
send the
me.
screenshots.
Jesus.
Send the screenshots. You did not.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Produce the receipts, Mocha. Produce the receipts.
What'd you say? Stop
Produce
it.
the receipts.
This whole entire live theme is a receipt. I swear to God.
I
Where's
know,
the
right?
receipt?
But here on this platform, we celebrate all Black women because we also understand.
Yes.
We also understand
Says
the
CPS.
obstacles we have to overcome. All right. And to
Mhm.
me, people, when I say that, people say, "Oh, but you've been putting down Carmen." Yes, I have, because of the things that she has said about other people. It is based on the things that I've seen. Do you understand? It's based on the things I've seen. Now, Carmen, Tina, I did an interview with Tina, who I have grown to love, Tina from Ready to Love. And she said, you know what, Carmen is fun. Okay? I want to see that fun of Carmen. I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm just saying, the things that I've watched,
Right.
I don't like it. I don't like it based on the things that I've watched, But I'm not here to bash any Black woman who is trying to make it a better place for all of us. Okay.
Okay, Nene. What's happening? Oh my God, King, I be imitating her. I gotta let you. I'm gonna do it for you one day, but
She
I
says
do
she's
the
going to
faces, everything. King probably like that. Oh
King,
my
what do you
God.
have to say?
Uh-huh.
What do you have to say?
As far as what, like, as far as what?
The whole situation.
I just think it's a big misunderstanding. I think it's
It
like a big
was.
miscommunication, and it just has blown to a wildfire, and it really could have been avoided had the Kia just called you and asked you, you know, what this about the title. What am I misreading the title? Then she could have been left then. And because it shouldn't have blown up to this, and especially with Kamisha getting threats, like that shouldn't have got to this point where she's been threatened by family members of someone.
Mm-hmm.
That went too far, because
Yes.
life is precious, and when you can't take threats lightly, and it just
Yeah.
goes too far because people are crazy.
Oh, I'm crazy too. Just so you know, get it twisted. In my car, there's always something on the side of the seats. Don't play with me. Come by my car if you want to. Go on, step to it. Go ahead. Go ahead. And see, the thing about it, he came into my live. Now I got to go back and look at why I blocked it. But if someone screenshot it and pushes my idea, he came into my live trying to call me Linnell King. Well, you look like Linnell. I was like, okay.
What?
Yeah, yes. He came to the live chat today, trying to go off, and then try to call me Linnell.
He did that. He did that for me too.
Yes,
He did
in the
that.
live. And he came to follow
Yeah.
me. That means somebody told him he's never been my live before. Once
Somebody
again,
told him. Somebody gave you.
Yes.
come on,
Somebody
King.
gave you
That
YouTube.
Kia
Yeah.
is.
Somebody shared and said, "This what she had. This her thing right here. You can go on there." Yeah, somebody. And he's just being rude.
And that's exactly what I was speaking on.
Yeah.
Okay, now we don't know what Kamisha did, but that's what I was speaking. Maybe Kamisha logged out because I was talking about Carmen. Kamisha. Yes, that's what I was speaking on. I was like, you know what? I was only forming my opinion based on what we saw.
Mhm.
It has nothing to do with me personally not feeling her. No. Okay? Kamisha. You know what I'm saying? But I am here to say, you know what? We can have different of opinions. It's free speech. All right?
Yeah, it is.
It is. And we have to allow that.
We have to. Didn't you interview Carmen?
She cannot interview Carmen. Carmen
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about
Carmen
you.
has not been eliminated. Carmen has already gotten her prize, Donovan. So then she has to be interviewed after the reunion.
So you haven't interviewed her. You haven't interviewed Carmen?
Carmen blocked me. How am I going to interview Carmen? Carmen blocked me.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
You making enemies out here. That's not a good.
I don't have an issue with her blocking me. I want everybody to protect their mental health. And if you feel like Maud is getting you there, please block me. I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, I went into my depression because of Maud. No, block Maud's ass. Do that. Okay? And so I'm not mad about her blocking me. No. Go ahead, sis. If you feel like, you're protecting your health, block me. But I'm going to be calling your ass out. You're trying to put down any black woman or anybody on that matter to get to a man. It doesn't make sense to me. Are you going to compromise on everything? Are you going to put down on women's hair, women's body, women's everything to get to a man? For what? For what? For what? But that's Maud's opinion. That's not the Carmen's opinion. That's not Dakia's opinion. That's not Kamisha's opinion. That's not Lee with the T opinion. That's Maud's opinion. I'm not going to do those things to get there. Because everybody was saying, oh my gosh, I love this Carmen. But what did she do to get where she is? What did she do to get to where she is, to be chosen, to choose each other between her and Donovan? You spoke on people's hair. You spoke on you being, okay, this is not Carmen's speech. I mean, live. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Don't get me twisted. Don't get me started. I said in the beginning of this live, it's not about putting down people, black women, and I'm not gonna do that. Usa. We're not doing that. But I'm still waiting. I was told that she's very fun. She's a fun person. Carmen is fun and all that. I cannot wait to see. I wish them the very best. Donovan and Carmen, we wish them the very best. Just like Clifton and Joy. We wish them. We are celebrating Black love over here. All the time. All the time. All the time. You have anything, King? Somebody called Stacy.
Yours, confessions.
She's been blocked. I have not seen. She's been blocked. I don't know what's happening with her because she's been commenting, but I cannot see her comments.
Me either, because I'm looking at the comments.
I'm not chosen, but oh, Jesus help us all. Jesus help us all.
Yes,
Lord.
help my Lord, help my.
Remember. Yes, please call Stacy. Why? Why does Stacy have to come over here? Why does Stacy? Why? Does anybody has anything to say? Does anybody wants to come here and tell us, give us some conclusion? Thank you.
Thank you.
Boom, boom. We were here. I'm gonna conclude this and say this. I have a friend of mine, Goody. She's witty. She, every time I'm trying to do a live, I'm like, Goody. What do you think I should, what do you think I should be talking about? What do you think the perspective, And today when I was telling her, I'm gonna be coming live, she was like, you know what's Mad? These are two black women. They should be able to have a discussion or some understanding. Okay? There should be freedom of opinion. So therefore, Kamisha is able to express how she feels. Dakia is able to express how she feels. Maud is able to express how she feels. Vanessa is able to express how she feels. And that's the environment that we should be creating. Okay? Even when the opinion clashes, we should also be able to celebrate each other, respect each other. Okay? And then she said, and you also need to tell them that Kamisha was not trying to do any interview with Dakia. And I agree. And I don't want to dwell on that. Okay? We just need to, understand each other. Okay? We need to understand each other. We also need to agree to disagree respectfully, So many times people have been calling me out. You know, I have groups of women. We chit chat every morning, like hi, hi, and people they're not always saying, you know, Mad, you know, this is what they've been checking me, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna check you just to make sure that you're getting there, be the best version of yourself. But I'm not gonna check you in public, and that was my goal. Let's check each other as Black women, as Black people, because we have so much going on. Oh my gosh. Don't do that, King. We already have so much going on.
Yeah.
Let's check each other behind the scenes. Therefore, we are winning on, you know, in everybody, when everybody's watching us, we are winning. Black people are winning. We are celebrating Black love. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if you have not subscribed, you're missing out on so many things. Be sure to subscribe, because I'm the only undisputed African queen. This time, I'm not shy away. I'm African. I am African. But I'm the only one undisputed African queen. Go ahead, subscribe, support, and I will be seeing you in the next live. Bye bye.